Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will start this game off with the football. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Georgia State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
Bring in the heat. This one's complete. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Panthers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Looking to throw again. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On third down, going up top. Working that left side now. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Third down, man. You'd think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw it, say it. The screen, and watch out. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He'll take the deep shot. Finds a spot in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the gun, the ground game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pulls it in. It's Ridley. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get no.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They just keep firing. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Here comes the option. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Quarterback making checks. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. To the air, it's Sayin. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Whitley. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Working that wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Quick strike complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. What's old is new in offensive football. The return, at least on that play, of the pass-catching fullback.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football. He can make plays. Use the big fella.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. They're working that left side. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man down the field. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick
It's
up a
early in the
first down.
morning, dog. You ain't thinking about field goals,
Came
bro.
out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Keeps it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Hagan. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits ground in the 2.
Can't get a rhythm, dog.
The end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense.
Can't get a rhythm.
That last drive was promising for a
Yeah,
while.
this
You
don't look
just
good.
can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gonna take a shot. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Scanning the field, it's Sayed. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stopped him short of the marker. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're now up 9-0.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, we're still happy to get the field goal.
Set to kickoff.
Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ridley.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it inside the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB, and you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back, you can throw the ball a ton, you can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the upright.
That's why I don't kick.
Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Split backs here. Back to pass on second down. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Guys, this offense is already really down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fakes the grab. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
All out of space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves them with 2nd and 20. Quickly complete. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The snap sets up the throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far.
Turning on the Jets. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. A run for the quarterback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? They'll try to run for it.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He strike downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Toss to the outside. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That was was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end.
Oh, man.
Very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the button, looking for daylight. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking for space. It's Roberts. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sayed. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wants to change this route. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get the 1st down and spotted on the 49.
That's just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Caught in the backfield, it's Green. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And this QB started to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Play the analytics here. You go for 2. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third. Time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for room, it's Roberts. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Not right now, so not right now. Not right now.
Massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Gets the back moving. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on third down. It's complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. It's a seam wide open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down, he'll throw it. He caught it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. got it behind the line. It's Green. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Offense facing
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. He's loose. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Give to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Buffalo is just crushing it out there right now. Almost reminds me of Bills Mafia at a tailgate. They're up by 18 over the Judicials.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it.
What's up with this backward dunk, bro?
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Ridley. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Gets it out fast. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Got his man on the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pocket breaking down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this
Oh,
team.
that's
No
tough.
doubt they've got a lot of very
That's a
talented
tough
players
loss right
on
there.
both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now
Tough loss
freak
right there.
out
Tough
and try
loss.
to reinvent things
Oh,
on
that
the other
hurt.
side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do